Hi people, Mike here. Um, I want to make this video tonight because a few things has happened today and I felt it really important to make this video. Um, I heard or I read today about somebody I know I've been talking to on Facebook in America who sadly passed away a couple of days ago, and I just found out today. And sorry, this is really hard. She had problems like a lot of us, but she went through a lot of bullying in school, which caused her to use quick fixes like drugs and alcohol and stuff, and she was also a self-harmer. And the one last time she just went a bit too deep and it cost her life. And I don't think that she really meant to kill herself. She was basically just screaming for help. And I heard one about a friend of mine that also relapsed on drugs and ended up in hospital because he OD'd. And I heard from a friend of mine who's having problems with alcohol. And she is finding life really, really difficult because everybody is like screaming at her, but no one's actually listening, just judging. Which, on all three parts, for all three persons, I understand it. And I get it, because I know how alone they are, or they were. So I watched the program, and somebody said something in it about strength and control. And the control bit is what you do to fix yourself, because it's the only thing that you control. When you have issues, whether you're an addict or an alcoholic, or you have a mental illness or anything like that, you find things that you can control. You do things that you can control, because the rest of the world in your head is out of control. And it can destroy you at the end. So what I wanted to do today was try and do something to kind of raise awareness of this thing that's going on, especially with kids and teenagers self-harming and committing suicide and going on to drugs and alcohol and stuff, and self, like, because nobody's listening. Everybody's shouting and complaining about this, that and the other, saying how bad life is. And people are working their asses off to try and help and try and deal with these issues and these situations and these poor people who are just asking for help. But nobody understands how, or nobody are listening. So I wrote this thing out tonight, and I'm gonna put some pictures and stuff, and I'm gonna put the poem up on the pictures as well. But I just wanted to read it first from me, because for some apparent reason people like it when I read stuff. And I've titled it The River of Control. What is your strength and control? Do you have the strength to say no, or just say yes with a river of anticipation flowing through your mind? Yet sometimes you need that control somewhere in your life when the river of your mind overflows with fear and confusion. For it is when the banks of the river just disappears and you begin to drown, reaching out in anxiety and paranoia of the helplessness and despair in your life or in your head. So somehow you find a lifeline to keep you afloat and in control, grasping in desperation. Whether it's food, or a drug, or a drink, or a blade. When you're on that brink of losing who you are and sinking into the darkness simply because someone or somebody, something broke into your soul and took over your spirit and offered you that slippery hand of wellness and togetherness, only to let go from a false strength and control. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be that desperate. And I know what it's like to feel that helpless. And I know what it's like to feel that you need to have something that you can control. It's where the secrets and lies come around. Where things just offer you a false sense of security that doesn't last. So I'm going to put up this poem, and I'm going to put up these pictures, and I'm really sorry if they're hard to see and if they're hard to take, and there is a warning that it may be triggering for some people, okay, but it's for the right reasons, okay, and I'm doing it to raise awareness, because you never know just who is in trouble. So I'm going to put this up now, and I hope maybe that someone can notice, and that someone can listen, and that someone can give a little bit of hope when things get totally fucked up. Okay? Thank you.